Field before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Goes to the right side here, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And a Brooklyn 1st down.
Back to throw here. And now he'll turn and off his... It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
To number 9.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. 15-yard touchdown grab. And his... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop to fit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Brooklyn.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
To number 88.
That one goes for 24 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Both. Going to give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now. Gaines. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
A 41-yard punt there with no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. London about set to take over on offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes.
Sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
31.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he breaks another. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one.
31-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Dwayne Haskins sacked.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that's knocked away and incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. And open, it's Moss, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Haskins going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, and it's 3rd and short.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Haskins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Results in a 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. That's complete right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4 and 2. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for London.